Hey blockheads, this is DJ AK from NK Airplay Radio, and if you love what the My So-Called Whatever podcast crew is doing, check us out too. NK Airplay is an online radio station playing all your favorite hits from the 80s and 90s, especially the ones from those boys in the band, New Kids on the Block. Listen to artists like Boys to Men, Debbie Gibson, Tiffany, boy bands, girl bands, and many more. We play artists that are associated with or who inspired the New Kids on the Block, plus some of the artists that inspired us while we were growing up. Check us out on social media at NK Airplay Radio. And download the Live 365 app for your iPhone or Android phone and listen today.
Friends forever, that's what we are. Through the thick and the thin, we're friendship stars. We're banger main buddies from the days of old. We laugh, cry, and hug, friendship solid gold. My so-called whatever started a year ago. We share our stories and your stories were told. 80s, 90s memories that give us glee. And on the block party shows, NKOTB. Now our friendship circle has grown by far. Hashtag friends forever, that's what we all are. Boom. And if you don't know, now you know. My so-called whatever for life. Hashtag MSCW. Hashtag friends forever. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's Saturday morning.
Good morning.
Good morning
Saturday.
to you. Instead of drinking, what do I usually drink?
Those sparkly things.
Yes, I'm drinking coffee in my so-called whatever cup that Chrissy made me. And I absolutely love it. I use it every single day.
I love mine so much.
Every single day I use it. Every single day. Because we go for a walk.
It's my iced coffee cup. Iced coffee cup.
Yeah. So I make myself an iced coffee every morning and we go for a walk. And so we do the first 2 laps, and then the last lap, I get my coffee out of the car, and I walk with my coffee and drink the rest of my coffee.
Oh,
and
that's nice. That's a
I
nice
think
tradition.
of Chrissy every time. I'm just like, this is just such an awesome cup. I love it so much. So
I am drinking water out of my Love Island water bottle.
Love Island, yay!
So I think that the last episode is Tuesday. So tomorrow night when this comes out Monday. So Tuesday night.
Mm-hmm.
And I am so sad it's over. I love the show so much, but this is the nature of the show.
Right.
There will have been 30 episodes because it's been on for a little over a month. But I just love it so much. And I like my Love Island water bottle. I want someone to recognize it somewhere out and about. I use it all day, every day. Take it with me everywhere. And I want someone to look at it and be like, were you on Love Island? And I'll be like, my fat ass sure was.
Stop it. I did not get into Love Island this time. Don't come at me, but I am not a reality TV of that kind watcher.
Me either.
I don't like The Bachelor.
Me either.
I'm only watching Dancing with the Stars because AJ is on it.
Mm-hmm.
I usually don't watch Dancing with the Stars. Only when Lance Bass, Joey McIntyre, and now AJ is on it. So I've been watching it. But yeah, I'm just not a person but I ended up watching it last year because you guys were all talking about it and I felt left out. So, and I would watch it with disgust. I was just like, ugh, the show is awful.
I just love it. I am not a fan of reality dating shows.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be way back when The Bachelor was new and it was a novelty.
Mm-hmm.
That was when Joe Millionaire was on. That was a long time ago. And I loved them. But then I'm like, okay.
I forgot about Joe Millionaire.
Oh, I could never forget about Joe Millionaire. Evan, he was kind of cute.
Did he ever get married?
He didn't get married to what's her name, the one that he picked or whatever. But maybe he's married now with a family.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. It was a long time ago. It was 20 years ago almost. No, I just something about Love Island, and also it's not a huge time commitment. I mean, it is for like 5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Because it's on almost every night. But
yeah,
after that, it's like not. I love it. And I love The Masked Singer and Dancing with the Stars. And that's pretty
yeah.
much all I watch for TV, for reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
So there, that's my reality TV watching in a nutshell. You're welcome.
Hey.
Oh, and Teen Mom, but only the first one.
Okay, no, I did
Mom
watch
OG.
Teen Mom. I did watch Teen Mom. Yeah.
Because
I did enjoy some Teen Mom.
Yeah. So anyway.
So speaking about watching, tomorrow the New Kids on the Block are debuting their Fenway show from 2017, right? 2017.
Yes. And that is going to be so exciting because I was
so
not
excited.
At that show.
I've been waiting. You were not at the show, no.
No.
But Bryn and I were. And when Joey stands up on the thing, I'm hoping that we're in that. I haven't looked closely, but I'm hoping you can see us.
I can't wait to watch it. Now, this will have been yesterday.
Right.
So, I'm sure it was great, everybody.
I know. I've been waiting all week for this. I've been working for the weekend. Everybody's working for
my life.
Weekend. Yeah, I've been not to wish time away, but I couldn't wait till Sunday. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I can't wait to watch it. And I can't wait to discuss afterwards. Because we're doing our little discussion thing.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That's gonna be fun. So also they came out with some new merchandise. And me being the queen of merchandise that I am, self-proclaimed, of course I bought a hoodie and a t-shirt. Take my money, take all of it.
Take all of it.
I love this design. I love NKOTB Austin and NKOT Boston.
I haven't even seen it.
It's awesome. I love it.
I'm going to look at it right now because I just I've been, I don't know, out of the loop on stuff. But I'm still working through my shit.
Yeah.
You know. But I do. Oh, I love it.
Isn't it amazing?
Oh,
you gotta get it. You gotta get it. It's
I mean,
I would wear that all the time. I'm gonna wear my hoodie all the time. All the time.
Okay. So I'm gonna order it. I'm gonna order all of it.
Are you getting the long sleeve shirt too? Because I think I want to order the long sleeve shirt now. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to go and order it. Even though I've already ordered the t-shirt. And I don't need the tank top, but.
No, I think I'll do the tank top. Because I'll wear it around the house.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wear a lot of tank tops around the house. I really like the long sleeve shirt. Maybe I won't do the hoodie and I'll do the long sleeve shirt instead. And the t-shirt.
You were just talking that you needed hoodies though.
I do need hoodies, but $50 is a lot for a hoodie that I really only wear home.
Yeah.
I don't really wear them out. Maybe if I had that one, I would wear it out though.
That's
I'm not going to wear this one out.
That's what I'm saying. You would probably wear it out.
I mean, okay, so if I order everything, it's $130.
That's not bad.
So I guess I'm just going to do it.
Do it.
I'm
a bad influence.
I'm just going to do it. I'm making no money right now because I'm a travel agent. But whatever.
Man.
That's what credit cards are for. Jeez.
No,
I'm not getting the tank top because they are already sold out of the XL and that is the largest size they have.
Okay, yeah. I'm not going to get the tank top, no.
This will be like a belly shirt on me.
It will be like one of those baby tees on me, but a baby tank top.
Yes.
And it just won't. And just all the places that I want to hide will be accentuated times 300.
It's like my NSYNC tank top that I ordered a couple summers ago. I ordered this NSYNC tank top, and I don't remember if it was from their store or if it was from Target.
Mm-hmm.
But I ordered a 2X.
Yeah.
And it fits like a baby shirt.
Mm.
Sadie could wear it as a dress. with like a belt, and it'd be adorable. A 2X, and it is disgusting. It
Oh.
is not cute.
Oh.
But it would be like that. So, nah.
Yeah. I feel you, Flo.
This is amazing, and I love it, and I'm ordering it all.
Yes.
Yay!
See, I told you, it is the best.
You really did.
Yeah.
You really did. I'm glad I looked. I'm glad that we're here recording on this Saturday morning.
Yeah.
When I'm feeling a little spendy.
Yeah. Now I just need to order the long sleeve shirt. So I've been playing a lot of Heyday lately.
So, yeah, okay. I knew that you were playing Heyday, and
Yes.
I know what you're about to say.
Yes.
I already know this.
Here's the thing. I am not a player of games like that normally. Like, not like, I used to like really love The Simpsons. And I play that all the time.
The Simpsons was tapped out for a long time.
But I was happening to scroll on Facebook. Like, this was, I would say, like a couple months ago. And I noticed that Lance had posted something about, hey, Lance Bass had said, hey, join my Heyday, like, neighborhood or whatever. And I was like, what? I don't play Heyday, but so I got on and I couldn't figure out how to add his neighborhood. Like, I kept trying and I couldn't. And I was like, what is going on? Like, I need to do this. Cause like,
right. This is Lance Bass.
Lance Bass. So I looked, and you had to be a certain level in order to do this like neighborhood thing. And so Bryn had played Heyday like a long time ago, and she had like gotten to like 2 levels below this level. And so what I did was I asked her first. I was like, hey, can I use your Heyday account? And she was like, yeah, I don't care. I don't play. So I used her Heyday account, and then I bought diamonds so I could. I spent like $20. No joke, guys. Like, no joke. I spent $20 so I could like move through the levels so I could get to the level I needed to be at to join his neighborhood. And let me tell you, it's worth every penny, because when I need help on my farm, and then I wake up in the morning and I see that Buford Jenkins has visited my farm, that's Lance Bass. It makes my day. It makes my day. I'm just saying, it makes my day.
I love it.
So that's my little tidbit right there. So I play it a lot, like a lot. And because I like to be an active member of his neighborhood. So
sure, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, again, this is Lance Bass we're talking about.
Right, exactly.
Who wouldn't want to be an active member of any community that he's in?
Exactly. And he he plays a lot. He likes his Heyday. So I just think that's cool. I just think it's cool that he plays it. And I think it's cool, right, that he visits my farm and I visit his and I help him out, and he sends me like little thank you things. Like, they're automated. They're not like, he's not like, thank you, Nikki.
Thank you very much, Nikki.
Yes, yeah.
I would like to come on your podcast.
Yeah, I wish. Seriously. I wish I could be like, hey, Lance, I have a podcast. Would you like to come on? Maybe if I tweet at him and I'm like, hey, I'm the Nikki that's on Heyday with you. I have a podcast.
Do it.
Oh my God, I should.
Do it.
I totally should.
Yes.
I'm Bangor Nikki that has the farm that's in your neighborhood. I have a podcast. I'd love to have you come on.
Yes.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Yes.
I'm doing it, guys.
Like, as soon as we're done recording.
Well, I'm going to wait. I'll wait until Monday when people are listening to this, and then they can go and retweet.
Smart. Okay. That's smart. That's smart.
So,
smart.
Yes.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Brilliant. So there. So that was our little update. We've got some stories for you, and we should probably intro.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
This is Brooke.
And this is Nikki.
And this is my so-called whatever.
Hey.
You know what it is?
Hey.
Welcome to the block party.
We ain't leaving out nobody.
I'm not a good snapper. Welcome, guys.
We about to get it started. It's the block party.
Let's get it started. Ha.
So, would you like to read the first story, Brooke?
I would love to read the first story.
Let's do it.
Okay. This is Gina's Joey Mac story.
Woo!
Hi, ladies. I just finished listening to the Joey McIntyre podcast, and it was amazing. I laughed and I cried.
As did I. Same.
I don't know how the both of you got through the interview. You sounded so calm and professional.
I have no idea.
2 guys down and 3 more to go.
Woo!
Yes, Jordan Knight.
JK.
But we're not JKing.
No, we're not.
We're coming for you. Oh, God, that sounds awful.
I promise I'm not coming for you with my finger. I promise.
If someone doesn't know the story,
oh God,
they're gonna be like coming for you. Why would you?
Yeah, don't worry. You go in the beginning. Go back to the beginning and listen to the previous episodes. Yeah.
Also, I really like the idea of having Andrea Barber on the podcast.
We have been tweeting at her, but so far, not so good. So we haven't gotten her attention, I guess. Yeah.
I think Candace Cameron would be a good guest too.
Yes,
me too.
Absolutely.
I would love to have her on.
Absolutely.
She was like, I wanted to be her.
Mm-hmm. I loved her hair.
The both have so much love for NKOTB and would have some amazing stories to share. Absolutely. And French, like to have them both on would be amazing.
Right.
Together.
That would be fun. That would be so fun.
Okay. So back to Joey. Yes, back to Joey.
Here we go.
After listening to his episode, it got me thinking about a little known Joey Mac story that I hardly share and sometimes even forget happened.
Ooh!
So here it is. A few years back, Joey was on a TV show called The McCarthys on CBS. Well, one of the perks of living in Los Angeles is being able to go to TV show tapings. So me and a friend requested tickets to see a taping of The McCarthys and got in. So after going through security and waiting, the staff escorted us to the soundstage where the show was filmed. While we were walking, we noticed that to our left, there were signs posted on a block wall with all of the actors' names. It was their personal parking spots.
Yes!
We got so excited to see Joey's name in his car, LOL. At the time, he drove a small silver SUV, a total family dad car.
Aww.
The unfortunate thing about these tapings is they are so strict on having your phone out and taking pictures. So as much as we wanted a picture by his sign in his car, security wouldn't let us.
Aww.
Such a bummer. The other people in the group must have thought we were crazy. We were the only blockheads. Most of the people are tourists, so the show started to be filmed, and it's fun, and it's awesome to see Joey acting.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long evening. I think we were there for maybe 5 hours or so.
Wow.
Well, they eventually took a break, and all of a sudden we heard the start of Hangin' Tough, and me and my friend looked at each other. We thought they were just playing the song just because. But no, here comes Joey. He was going to perform and sing NKOTB.
Are you serious?
That's crazy, by the way. Just to think.
OMG.
We died. Not only did we get Joey acting, but we got some NKOTB Joey too. He sang Hangin' Tough and The Right Stuff and was totally pumping up the crowd, and we were waving our hands in the air. It was so fun. As the show ended, they did a final curtain call bow, and we thought it was the end of the night. Nope. Joey was hanging around talking to people.
Joey, you national treasure, you.
He's amazing. He's so good with people and fans.
He really is.
He's just like a personable dude.
He really is. He really, really is.
So, of course, we stayed. He signed our email tickets, and we were able to tell him a quick story about my friend almost hitting Joey at a concert.
Oh, jeepers.
Just a quick side note. We were at the Vegas After Dark mini residency show, and Joey came running down the aisle to get to a railing to stand on, like they do at every show. Well, my friend was in the aisle and almost knocked Joey in the face.
Oh, no.
So embarrassing. We told Joey that story. He was super cool about it and laughed and said that over the years, he's pretty good about expecting random things when they go into the audience and is pretty good at avoiding danger.
Oh, good. So if I have an accidental elbow, because my elbows are crazy.
Or a finger.
Oh, yes. Jeepers.
He thanked us for coming and asked how we liked the show. We said we loved it, and we thanked him for taking the time to talk to us. Still no picture, though. We were the last people in the studio, and security was really trying to get us out of there. Security clearly doesn't understand blockhead love. It was a great night and something I'm glad to have experienced. So I've seen NKOTB Joey, TV star Joey, and next to my bucket list is Broadway Joey.
Yay.
Thanks for taking the time to read and share my story. Take care, Gina.
Gina,
thank you. That was a great
that
story.
was so awesome.
And I don't think we've had like a story with Joey and McCarthy's.
No.
That's cool. I really liked that.
I really did too. I really liked that show. Like, I loved that show. And so did Kevin. Like, we watched it together. We were sad to see it go. Yeah, it was a great show. I loved it. I loved all the actors on it. It was just such a great show. So that's sad that it's no longer on, but
that is sad. How long ago was that?
Oh, man. More than 3 years ago, like 4, maybe 5. I'm not sure. I can't remember now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, Gina, thank you so much. You're amazing.
Yes, thank you for sharing. Okay, we're on to Stephanie's first NKOTB 5-star 2008. In 2008, the NKOTB Live Tour came through California 2 different times for 5 shows total. And sometime in October, after our first set of shows, word began to spread about how awesome the 5-star package was. And it began to sell out at every show. I had missed the opportunity at our show, so the minute upgrades were released, an old friend and I bought them, 0 Fs to give, 0 clue what we were doing, and booked a flight to wherever it was scheduled to be.
Amazing.
Stephanie, as I've said before, your stories, gold.
I think you are like my spirit animal.
Yes. On November 11th, 2008, we landed in Kansas City, Missouri for our chance at a meet and greet and pre-party. We rented a car, got a hotel, and hung around KC all day. We didn't have much of an agenda, so we just kind of winged it. My attire was questionable by my standards. It was literally a teddy that I threw over leggings. That's amazing. It was a little too much cleavage for me, so I even had to put a scarf over it. I had lost about 25 pounds earlier that year, so I was willing to dress a little differently than I would have usually, and the shoes were the most uncomfortable heels ever, but I knew the end game would be worth it. Hey, I totally get that. Get that.
For real.
Good for you. A couple weeks before our 5-star, I decided to get an NKOTB related tattoo. It says forever and was inspired by the video screens during I'll Be Loving You Forever live when they showed forever in a bunch of languages. Oh, and simply end the video with forever in English, center screen. And once we got to KC, I showed it to Donnie because I figured he would appreciate it the most. In the 5-star, Jordan playfully called me Natasha Bedingfield, and I was thinking, really? That's random. Well, I'm going to take that as a compliment. As he looked over my slightly skanky attire, whoa. We had assembled our photo group in the pre-party, but it all went to shit once I was there. There was definitely a Joe Mac arm for me to be on, but somehow I ended up going through all of them and just staying at the end. Luckily, I made up the Joe pick since then. The experience was still awesome, and I knew that I had to do it again. The upgrade didn't come with a seat, so we had to buy that separately, and we kind of had free range to see it from wherever angle we chose. For our first 2 shows in Cali, I was 4th row and 11th row respectively. I mean, I know I was lucky, and I knew I had a couple more shows in California to try to be in front, so we decided to sit at the B stage for the KC show. Afterwards, we were so wired from the show that we drove around town, a town we had never been in. We crossed the border into Kansas just for the hell of it, all while blasting the local radio station that was playing all new kids for a solid hour and a half after the show. That's so cool. The roads were pretty empty, so we were jumping out of the car at stoplights, dancing in the streets, having a blast. Although I'm not in contact with a friend I traveled with for that particular concert, that was one of the most fun after parties, quote unquote, I've had following an NKOTB show. By the next morning, it was over. Our whirlwind trip to the Midwest wrapped up with breakfast at Cracker Barrel, a first for me.
Yum.
And a direct flight back home. We actually have a Cracker Barrel in Portland. Not in Magor, though. Lucky for me.
It's a good
right?
thing it's not in Bangor.
Right. We do have one, right, in Portland?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Lucky for me, it wasn't the end of my 2008 New Kids Adventures, and there was still more to come. Anyways, there was another of my New Kids on the Block stories, and now on to the next one. Ha 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 ha. This is fantastic. This is amazing. And that looks great. That, like, I wouldn't know that was a teddy.
I wouldn't either.
No. And even if it was, good on you.
Honestly, it looks very 2008.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Like you were with the trends.
Right. Right. You were. So this is awesome.
Fun.
She's got a picture and a video on the site. So you have to go on the website, mysocalledwhatever.com, and check them out.
Check it out.
All right.
Thank you so much, Stephanie.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for sharing your stories. I love them.
Are amazing. And you are my spirit animal, I think. All right. I'm going to read Missy's Joey 12th night story.
Okay.
On January 22nd, my NKOT partner in crime, we will call her Kay, and I headed from Connecticut to New Jersey to see Joey McIntyre perform in 12th night. When we first heard that Joey would be performing in 2 shows in New Jersey in 2020, we decided that we would wait and go to the show in the spring to avoid weather issues for travel. Kay and I were texting one night, and I realized that the tickets at the Two River Theater were very reasonably priced and that maybe we should just bite the bullet and go. We are both turning 40 this year, and my birthday was a few weeks before the show. We then deemed that 2020 would be our year of YOLO.
Aww.
You only live once.
Oh,
This is true.
I'm sorry. Hopefully you YOLO'd a little bit, though. We'll find out.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll continue with the story.
Right.
We'll find out. We never did buy the tickets to The Wanderer as we were waiting to see what our kids' spring activity schedules would be like. Given the current health crisis and the fact that The Wanderer has been canceled, I'd say we made the right choice.
Yes.
That you did.
Yeah, you did. Brooke and I had tickets to The Wanderer.
We did.
Sad.
Another reason that it was important that Kay and I do this together was that she had to missing Joey in The Waitress last year. We had tickets to go together, and she ended up having a last-minute family emergency and couldn't make it. I found another blockhead to join me for that show, but I promised Kay that we would definitely go the next time Joey was in a play that we could drive to.
Sorry, that's my ice maker.
I heard that. I didn't hear a dryer. I heard the ice maker.
Ice maker.
Ice baby. Fast forward to the night before the show. I got a phone call from Red Bank, New Jersey, so I answered and immediately had a pit in my stomach. I had fear of cancellation or some other issue. Luckily, it was just a recording telling us that the parking lot at the theater had limited parking, so to plan accordingly. After 3 hours and 30 minutes of driving, we arrived at the theater, and the first thing we saw was a car with a big pink New Kids on the Block sticker on it.
Yes.
We grabbed some lunch and ate in the car. We started seeing people enter the theater, so we decided to go in as well. We entered the lobby and realized that we had just missed the synopsis of the play that was being offered prior to the start. I had read on the MSCW Facebook page that Joey had been meeting outside the doors to the theater after the show, but I wanted to be sure that we knew where to go. I approached an employee of the theater and asked if she knew if Joey would be meeting fans after the show. She said that sometimes he does, but it depends if he has family or friends in the audience. After I asked, another fan, you can stop on a blockhead anywhere, right? Looked at me, and I said to her, come on, you know you were wondering the same thing. She said yes. She was, and showed Kay and I her NKOTB shirt she was wearing from the mixtape tour. Then another girl came up to us and said that she had seen the show the week prior and pointed to the door where he came out. We then chatted more with the first girl who had the New Kids shirt on. She told us that she had come alone and often goes to shows alone. We chatted about which shows we had gone to for the mixtape tour and realized that the 3 of us were all the Long Island show. Kay and I asked where she was sitting, and when she described it, we couldn't believe it. You see, Kay and I bought tickets the morning of the Long Island show and scored floor seats really close to the B stage. We were sitting next to a girl who happened to be alone. We aren't 100% sure. We're pretty positive that we actually sat next to this girl this summer.
That's
world.
Crazy.
That is crazy. Such a small world. Next, on to the show. The Two River Theater is nice, small and quaint. We had 4th row seats to the right of the stage. As we sat down, Kay and I noticed the diverse audience. Mind you that this was a Wednesday matinee of a small theater that offers subscriptions to a season of performances. Therefore, I'd say at least 80% of the audience were senior citizens,
Oh, wow.
and the rest were blockheads. Before the show began, the second blockhead we met in the lobby came up to Kay and I and told us that Joy would be standing right next to us for a good portion of a scene. Too bad cameras aren't allowed in the theater. Before the show began, the producer came out to greet the audience and to say that one of the actors had fallen ill and would not be performing today. Kay and I gasped. What if we had just driven 3.5 hours and didn't get to see Joey perform? Luckily, it was not Joey that was ill, though it was another character with a decent-sized role in the show. Due to the fact that it is a community theater, there are no understudies.
Wow.
He then announced that the director would be playing that part for the first time today.
Whoa.
Kay and I enjoyed the show, despite the lady next to me falling asleep within 10 minutes and snoring.
Oh my gosh.
After the show, we made a beeline to the lobby where we expected Joey to come out. We were the third group in line. We waited for a while and kept a close eye on the door where we thought Joe would come from. Well, life is full of surprises, and Joe ended up walking in from outside through the front doors. He signed autographs and took selfies. I have to say it was a much more relaxed atmosphere and experience than seeing him outside after Waitress. Speaking of Waitress, after that show, a friend of mine who is not a New Kids fan gave me a framed 8x10 of my selfie with Joey from the show as a joke. Even though I was embarrassed, I brought the picture with me for Joey to sign. I never knew if I would have the opportunity again. I was nervous when it was my turn, but I said, I know this is random, but will you sign this? He was super sweet and assured me that it was not random at all.
Oh,
He signed my
Joe.
picture. He signed my picture, my program, and we grabbed a quick selfie. He then did the same for Kay. After she was done, I asked Joe if we could get a quick picture of the three of us, and he said sure. So I jumped back in. Kay and I were giddy like teenagers after that. It was her first time meeting him. Oh, fun. And it was the first time that I could actually get words out, as my Waitress experience was chaos and very rushed. I would say there were about 20 or so people waiting to see Joe. Kay and I hit the restrooms and then came out when Joey was just finishing up. We spotted the blockhead, who we are pretty sure we sat next to in Long Island, and exchanged Facebook contacts. We planned to meet up with her before the show at Fenway, when it actually happens. By this time, Joey was ready to leave, but you see, he had to exit the same doors that we did to get to the parking lot, so we were right behind him. I jokingly said to him not to worry, that we weren't following him. He just gave a nervous chuckle. I then asked if his kids had seen the show. He said that they had come on Sunday. I asked if they liked it, and he said that they don't like when he kisses other girls, which he did in that show. Oh, that's cute.
That is cute.
Next thing you know, we are outside and there's a bike leaned up against the building. Joey hops on and rides off. I then yelled to him, "Where's your helmet?" He assured me he wasn't going far and rode off. Kay looks at me and said, "Did you really just say that to him?" I guess I made up for my lack of words at Waitress on this day. We got to the car and looked at our pics. You can see in the selfie of the three of us that my chin is on Joey's shoulder. Kay was like, "Did that really just happen?" Sorry for the long-winded story. Please feel free to shorten it up as needed. I'll include a few of our pictures from that day.
Oh my gosh, it was perfect.
It was perfect.
It was not long-winded.
P.S. I started writing this back in April during the peak of the pandemic, but never finished it. I just listened to your 3-year anniversary podcast with Joey, and I was encouraged to complete and submit this. Thank you guys for all that you do for all the blockheads out there. You have been a light during these dark times.
Thank you. That just gave me goosebumps. Thank you.
I hope to dig up some more memories and share more stories with you guys, including when I was pulled up on stage by 98 Degrees during the pageant tour.
What?
Yes.
I want to hear it.
I do too. I still have no video of that moment, but maybe someone in this great community
Maybe.
does. Hi, Missy from Connecticut.
Missy
from Connecticut. I am sure somebody has that on video.
Yes.
What was it? Where were you? What show?
Yeah. Let's get the word out, but we need to know this info. So
right, we need to know what show it was, where it was.
So send us the story, and then we'll read it, and then we'll ask people if they
because I want to see it. And she has pictures.
She does on our website, and she even has a picture of him driving off and then riding off on his bike.
Yeah, there he goes. Bye-bye.
No helmet.
Bye. Oh my gosh. I love the picture of the three of you.
Yes.
It's so cute. It is such a cute picture.
I love that you're resting your head on his shoulder. So cute.
I know. It is adorable.
Yes.
You all look so happy.
You do.
We would look happy too, Nikki, if we were posed like that with Joey.
I know. Oh my gosh, I'd be so happy. So happy.
So thank you, Missy. That was
Thank
amazing.
you, Missy. Thank you guys for sharing your stories.
Yeah, that's what we got.
We would love to hear more stories. So if you can send them to mysocalledwhatever@gmail.com, go for it. Also 80s and 90s stories. Like someone just sent us a Nelson story.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
I can live without your love and affection. Nelson. Gunnar and Matthew?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. I did. That was pretty good, Nikki.
It
Good
is
job.
Matthew and Gunnar.
Good job,
Gunnar.
Nikki. All right. Well, that's it. That's the end of our episode. We haven't gotten any scary stories, so Halloween episodes might be weird this year, but if you have some scary stories, send them to us. They don't have to be scary. They just have to be like weird.
Right. Spooky,
they
weird,
can be
paranormal.
like murder mystery. Whatever you got.
If any of you have ever been involved in a murder mystery, tell us.
Yes. All right. Well, thanks, guys. We'll be loving you forever.
Okay.
Weird.
Bye.
Bye.